the Nintendo Direct. When it comes on in just a few minutes here, let me look and see how long it is. It's, well, soon. What time is it? 3:41, so it'll be coming on in 19 minutes. And obviously, I am super pumped because it's the first one in a year and a half that Nintendo has come out. And I have never actually seen a live Nintendo Direct. Hey Annie, it's good to see ya. But I've never actually seen a live Nintendo Direct, so this is going to be really fun. Last one was September of 2019. And I'm just going to get straight into my predictions for this. My predictions are, obviously, we're going to get Zelda things, because this is the week of Zelda's 35th anniversary. So I think we're going to be getting a bunch of different Zelda announcements, like how they did with like the Game & Watch for Mario's 35th anniversary. So I think we're going to get various different things like that. I've also heard that they're going to be doing a bunch of big updates for Nintendo Switch Online. So I would think that they're finally going to add the Nintendo 64 onto their Nintendo Switch Online. I think that's going to be added onto their roster with hopefully Mario Party, like all three of them, because I really want to play the original Mario Parties, and I think that'd be so fun if they added that on there. So I can't wait to see what they're going to do. We're probably going to get Crash Bandicoot for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, we're probably going to be getting that. They said they're going to be talking about current games. And so that's really fun. I'm looking forward to that. I wonder, probably DLC, like I talked about in my prediction video yesterday. Probably going to get DLC. Maybe Mario Odyssey DLC. Maybe Age of Calamity DLC. I'm really pushing for Age of Calamity DLC. Maybe some new playable characters, like Suga or others like that. Maybe updates, maybe new levels, stuff like that. I think that'd be really awesome if we got stuff for like Mario Kart. I am not sure about Kirby related. I know that they just came out with a Kirby fighter game sometime in like the last 4 months. I don't think it's Kirby's anniversary either, so I'm not sure, because I did just come out with like a Kirby game, like Kirby Fighters I think it was, or something like that. I'm not like a huge Kirby fan, so I haven't really kept up on that, but I haven't heard any rumors about it either. It is Metroid's anniversary this year. It's Pokemon's anniversary in the next couple weeks. I think it's in February. I think Metroid's is in August. I don't know. I'm not sure what anniversary theirs is. Maybe 25th or something. I'm not 100% sure. Might also be their 35th. I'm not sure. But I am ecstatic for this. We have had some duds with partner showcases and mini directs and stuff like that. So we have had some duds, but I think that this one's going to be different. I think this one's going to be a really good one. And I have my phone plugged in while it's recording this, so it won't die in the middle of the stream like it did the last one. So let's see how much more time we have. So it's going to be live in 14 minutes. 14 minutes. And so it actually says, tune in for a Nintendo Direct live stream featuring roughly 50 minutes of information focused on available games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and games coming to Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2021. So I don't think I touched on that. This is only going to be in the first half of 2021, so I think that the calendar that needs to be filled right now is May and June, have nothing in it. There is a few games scattered throughout, like we obviously just got Bowser's Fury right now in February. There are other, I think Monster Hunter's Rise or something is coming out in like March or April. And I think maybe Bravely Default 2 is coming out sometime. I think that's in the first half. But not 100% sure. But we have a couple of games in the next couple months that we know for sure are coming out, but May and June and like everything after that is like completely empty. So we're hoping to get something really good. We're really hoping for Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. That is our biggest thing. Our highest priority is for Breath of the Wild 2. That's what we want. It's what we've been waiting for. We did get a update on it when Age of Calamity was like announced or whatever. When we got like our big look at it, they said it was still in development. It was taking a little bit longer than usual, which for Breath of the Wild it took like 3 years after they announced it for it to come out. So we're hoping that doesn't happen, because the only trailer we got was back in 2019. It said the sequel to Breath of the Wild is in development. We don't even know the name for it yet. So, really hoping maybe some more details, maybe just even another mini trailer would be really awesome to have. Just to have a mini trailer on that game, because that's like what the Zelda community really wants, is that game. Obviously, the Breath of the Wild community really wants it. There are some people who don't like Zelda Breath of the Wild, but this is like a very highly anticipated game that we were hoping was going to show up on the Game Awards. Like at the very end, they'd like do like a surprise announcement, but they did not. So that was very disappointing at the time. But let's see how much longer here. 12 minutes. 12 more minutes, and then we'll have the Legendary Direct that we've all been waiting for. It's kind of funny when this showed up, because everybody was saying that Directs were dead, and there was like a million YouTube videos about how Directs were dead. Hey, a good name. What's probably not going to happen? Probably Breath of the Wild 2 is probably not going to happen. You're probably right. It's probably not going to release in the first half. Maybe it'll give us like a little hint towards it with some other kind of Zelda thing. But if Waluigi's in Smash, we can hope. Okay? I know everybody wants Waluigi for Smash. I'm sorry, but I don't think that's going to happen. But you know what? It's a possibility. Waluigi could be in Smash. There's always that hope for Waluigi to be in Smash. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. You never know. I'm really hoping that we get Impa in Smash. Young Impa would be really great from Hyrule Warriors. That'd be absolutely amazing, because her moves are just so cool. We're probably going to get Crash Bandicoot. And we don't actually know if they're releasing a character. It could just be updates, like new courses and stuff. So we do not actually know if we're getting a new fighter, because usually they'll tell us that they're releasing a fighter whatever day it is. They'll say that. So that is great. It's great when they tell us what they're doing, but they don't usually tell us what they're doing. And now we have no idea what's in here, except for the only name we have is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So we'll see. I'm just excited that it's like 50 minutes worth of stuff. Like, that's great. 50 minutes. And 10 minutes till it happens, so I think we'll get the countdown in like 5 minutes. So it's really just exciting, because we've all been waiting for this. We've been like information starved for a very, very long time. Like, we've barely had anything to cover. And when there's more things to cover, Nintendo channels do flourish, and so there's more content about different things on YouTube. But, like, we haven't had very much, so it's just been the same topics have been, like, beat to death on YouTube. which is it's just like the same thing over and over again. Predictions for Zelda's 35th anniversary have been going on for like 5 months, and there hasn't really been any credible leaks or anything. It's just like predictions, which I'm guilty. I did do a Zelda 35th anniversary prediction video. I think I said I think that there's going to be a Skyward Sword remake, which is exciting. I really do think that. And what were my 3 games that I thought? I think I said Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and Twilight Princess. I think were my 3. Because I don't think Wind Waker is going to happen, because they just did Link's Awakening, which was a cartoony Zelda game. So I think that those are the 3. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess, I think, are the 3 that are going to be in a collection. 8 minutes. 8 minutes until it comes on. Oh, I can't believe. You want to see Wind Waker? I understand. They might come out with it. That's just my prediction. I haven't really got to play like very many of the Zelda games. Besides Breath of the Wild, that's like my only title that kind of got me into all this stuff. Maybe we'll see Wind Waker. I've heard people say that Wind Waker was going to be remade and that it could be in the collection or whatever. Never played it. Never really played Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess. I did have one, and it might have been Twilight Princess, but I'm just not sure because it was so long ago. Like, yeah, so I hope this is a great stream. I hope that we get some awesome stuff happening. 7 minutes. I'll have more to talk about once it's coming out. Oh, and I'd like to tell you guys about something fun that I'm going to be doing. So I have Uno cards here. I have 1 through 10, and then I'm going to rate their like each game presentation or whatever with 1 through 10, and then the best possible is a Triforce Wild. So I'm gonna hold them up for what I think. Like this is a 1, and so I cannot wait. Your best picks would be Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Wind Waker. Okay, well, we're close. I just think Twilight Princess is going to be the 3rd one. Hello, Rebecca Lee P. Welcome to the stream. 6 minutes. We're finally getting there. Cannot wait. This is going to be a fun one. What do you guys think is going to come out first? What do you think is going to be their opening thing? If you guys had to guess, what do you think the opening game or presentation is going to be on? Probably, I wouldn't think anything too crazy would happen. Probably will have their Smash thing, because that's what they told us. Maybe they'll surprise us with something. No, I do not think that a new gaming system will be announced due to the different packages coming out with the new Switches, like the Monster Hunter Rise Switch package and the Mario 35th Anniversary Switch package, which is they've only been released in the last couple months, and since the Switch system has been selling so incredibly well, I do believe that they are in production of one and may talk about it later this year. Maybe at E3 they might talk about it. That would make sense if they just wanted to show us some of the specs of the system. But I don't think in this stream that they're going to have any hardware announcements. I mean, we'd like to see the Nintendo Switch Pro. That'd be great. But I was listening to an interview with the president of Nintendo, and it almost seemed like that they were working on an entire new system and maybe not a Switch Pro. They did say something about like being able to prolong the Switch's life cycle because it's a portable system. So I could see them, I think they probably will release a Switch Pro. I don't know how updated it's going to be. Maybe just like another updated version of the Switch just to like prolong it with just a couple new features I would see happening. Okay, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. Breath of the Wild 2. That is what we want. That is what a lot of people are here for. I'm here for everything, but if Breath of the Wild 2 got announced, I guarantee you that would probably be my highlight of this entire thing. Like, I don't know what else they could do that would make this any better than releasing Breath of the Wild 2. Like, there's a bunch of Zelda tubers on right now who are, like, in their description, it's like, Breath of the Wild 2? Question mark, exclamation point. So, that's what we're waiting for. Hello, BJ! Good to see you on the stream. Welcome! It's gonna be a good one. I hope, at least. We're hoping 3 minutes till. Any more questions? Because we're about to get into it. It's gonna be great. I'd like to thank you guys for 130 subscribers. It's been quite a journey. Let's keep up this momentum. Let's keep it going. The channel's really been growing a lot lately, and I cannot wait to see how far we go this year. Maybe we can even get 500 subscribers at the end of the year. That would be awesome. I definitely want them to drop Breath of the Wild 2. I would love for some Mario Kart 8 DLC too. I think that'd be really awesome. If maybe some new courses, some new characters would be great. I talked about that I wanted Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity DLC. That'd be awesome. That's one of my top things that I want is Hyrule Warriors DLC. And I want... what else was it that I wanted? Obviously, we want Super Smash Bros. DLC, and there was one other thing that I thought... Well, Odyssey DLC would be cool, too. Because we have a lot of these games that, like, we could use more DLC to. Like, we haven't had any DLC for Mario Odyssey, which is very unusual. That, like, almost everything else got, like, DLC and stuff, and that did not get DLC, which is odd. Okay, 1 minute, 1 minute. We're almost here. We're almost here, and I cannot wait. This is gonna be awesome. Okay. Oh, the anticipation is killing me. It's crazy. Oh, and that's the other thing I wanted. I want Nintendo 64 to be added to Nintendo Switch Online. I think that'd be a really great... Okay. It's starting. It's starting. Please note, due to COVID-19, release dates and other information presented in this video are subject to change. For potential further updates, please check the official... I'm most excited about Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, John Hayden. Okay.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
I have no idea. Is this Bravely Default 2? I'm not sure.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
I have no idea what this is.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. We had a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes.
The voice is funny. It doesn't, like, match with the character very well.
This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join SMASH!
That was a very clever Smash reveal.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex. Behold the power of the Aegis!
I think she's from
Smash Fire!
Final Fantasy? Yeah, Final Fantasy. I think so. Yeah, I think you're right, DJ.
Blazing End!
That's genius! You pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers.
Oh, that's disappointing. I don't think anyone saw that. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Let me handle this.
Okay, guys, so these are probably the multiple skins. Pyra and Mythra.
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on this? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning, faster! Kazane! Ray of punishment! Chronotype! Foresight!
What? You can even use that!
Oh yeah, it looks pretty cool. Not the characters that I would ever want. But
You can swap between.
I'm sure people will be happy with that.
Serious fight! Blinding speed! Together, nothing can stand in our way!
So,
Quite the spectacle, aren't they?
so is it?
Ramps? I miss this. Mind you, once in a while. Look, our friends are here, and there's some fun.
Looks like we have new, what do you call them? Trophies and courses.
Sure did! With our power! Shulk?
Never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
Jeez, first Sephiroth and now this. Xenoblade Chronicles, that's what it was. I was like, Final Fantasy? I'm not sure. Xenoblade Chronicles. I was like, is Shulk in this Final
Hello,
Fantasy?
everyone. It's been a while. I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. Last year, we delivered some news through a
I think
series
he
of
is the
Nintendo Direct
president
mini
of Nintendo, this
presentations.
guy.
However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
No, you haven't.
I'm happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
We're happy to. Okay, so for that, I would rate
We
that
appreciate your continued support.
a 2. That's what I'm giving it. I'm giving it a 2.
Okay.
It wasn't a
What you
1,
just
like a
saw
1 would just have to
was the
completely
reveal
fail me.
trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mythra. They originally appeared in the Xenoblade Chronicles series as Rex's 2-in-1 ally. Please look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we hope you'll stay tuned just a bit longer. Alright, let's continue with our first batch.
We'll probably have a
of
whole
Nintendo Switch
Sakurai
headlines.
Presents thing. Oh my gosh. Fall Guys. I've heard this is a really fun game. I've never played it. I think it was like an Xbox exclusive. I've heard it was really, really fun though, so I'm actually pretty excited about this. I'd love to get my hands on this game. give this... I'm gonna give it a...
Stumble toward greatness
6.
when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout
So give
comes
it a
to the
6.
Nintendo Switch system summer 2021.
Wow, that's really exciting. A lot of people are going to be really pumped about that. What do we have
You
next?
have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
Oh, looks like we got an indie game, third party.
Venture into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated. However, everything will reset, allowing you to continue exploring while retaining information you gathered. By repeating these cycles, you'll gradually unravel the mysteries hidden in the universe.
Huh. That actually, this looks like a really cool one. I wonder how much it is.
Discover. How can you prevent the sun from exploding? Why is the solar system trapped in an endless time loop? Find out when the critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo
That
Switch
looks sweet.
summer 2021.
I'm going to give it
Put
a
your sleuthing
7.
skills to the test.
Only because I gotta
Classic
save those
murder
top
mystery
ones.
games.
Murder mystery?
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir, and Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind, 2 deep cuts from Nintendo history, are coming to North America for the first time. Localized in English and modernized for the Nintendo
Famicom.
Switch system.
That
Suspense,
was like
drama, and
only in
twists and turns
Japan.
await at every
It was
corner.
like an E NES.
You'll be on the edge of your seat as you dive into these deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack.
You're in a classroom alone, you hear a voice behind you, you turn around, and...
In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late?
Kinda creepy.
Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir.
4.
And Famicom Detective Club The Girl
give
Who
it a
Stands
4.
Behind. Coming
4
to Nintendo
out
Switch
of
May
10.
14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'll be curious. I'll watch a review video on that one.
The new age of battles begins.
What does that mean? What are they gonna announce? Japanese, right? Samurai Warriors 5. Never heard of it. Can't say.
The
I'm
latest
excited.
entry in the Samurai Warriors franchise
But I
is
do like
coming
Koei
to
Tecmo.
Nintendo Switch.
It's probably a
Dive
fun
into
game.
the
I
history
just
of the
don't
Sengoku
care about
period
the
as the series now
characters very
shines the
much.
spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles. In Samurai Warriors 5, slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch, summer 2021.
Give it a 3. It's just vast.
Vast world of Fadiel beckons.
Fadio.
After 20 long years,
Sweet.
Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Looks like a
You'll
quaint
set off on a
game.
journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story.
It's a fun game.
Join
I
forces
like
with
that
characters,
kind of
each on their own
nostalgic
personal
graphics
quests.
going on.
Square off against fearsome
That's
monsters.
fun.
Or
Probably
take a
some
break
cool
from
combos
adventure
and stuff.
Rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack. Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring
Oh
Ring
yeah,
Ring.
Fall Guys. That's gonna be really fun.
Legend of Mana will launch
is
on
gonna be
Nintendo
fun.
Switch June 24th.
I hope to pick that up. Square Enix makes Legend of Mana. I'll give Legend of Mana a 3. What is this? Capcom. This is super kind of realistic and creepy looking. What is this? It's dinosaur, or made up dinosaur. Is that an armadillo dinosaur? Like, what? Elmadron. It's kind of cool looking, but what is it? Like, if this is Monster Hunters, I'm sorry, I just am not familiar with that series. I don't think
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura Village was attacked by the rampage of Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet!
I mean, it looks kind of cool. Not really my... Uh-oh. Okay. Not really my kind of game, though.
Disengage! Pull yourselves together! You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
Apex Azuros.
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
I knew it. Monster Hunter. Okay, Monster Hunter.
Inoa,
A 3.
we should start preparations right
I'll try
away.
and keep the 3s away.
We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
Another Calamity? I've never played it. I don't have too much interest to play Monster Hunter. But I know other people... That's the Switch packets I was talking about. That's why I don't think there's going to be a Nintendo Switch Pro in this Direct.
That was the latest trailer for Monster Hunter Rise from Capcom. How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay tuned for the latest installment in the Monster Hunter series.
Well, we're tuned
launching
in.
March 26th.
So we're filling out March now.
Please take a look at this.
We got a Mario Sports game.
Fairways open once again.
When's the last time we had a
Check out
Mario
the latest
Golf
installment
game?
of
That's
the
so
Mario
cool.
Golf series coming
Ah.
to Nintendo Switch.
Super Rush. I really liked
Lead
Mario
terrain.
Tennis Aces, so...
Take your time to think things through. Then swing.
Looks like you kind of got the same sounds that you had for
Enjoy
Tennis
golfing
Aces.
with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled
Hey,
with lush
Waluigi.
natural scenery. Use features on the greens, like a shot gauge, to see how your shot will curve due to slopes, and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain. These features can help you ace your shots.
Oh, looks really cool. I
In
bet
addition
it's...
to button controls,
Oh.
you can also use motion controls.
Oh, that's
Holding a
fun.
Joy-Con controller like a golf club.
That's like
Gently
some
swing the
Wii stuff
controller
right
to have your
there.
character swing in the game, letting you
Oh yeah, it'll
easily
have
enjoy
a
the
story mode.
sensation of
I
golfing.
would think. I don't know. Why are
On
they
top
running?
Of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf.
What?
Including this one, Speed Golf.
Speed golf.
Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to
That's
the hole.
amazing.
Then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your
That's so
golfing skills
cool.
aren't
This
the only
game,
things at
it just
play.
keeps getting better and
Make
better.
use of dashes and special shots to
Wow,
beat the
that's
competition.
awesome.
Oh, did we mention story mode?
There
As a
you
new
go.
character,
There's your
you'll start
answer.
out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters.
That's what I call a prediction
Level
right
up with
there with
experience
Rebecca
points
Leakey.
earned during matches. Then allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your me in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the test when Mario
They're
Golf
really bringing
Super
the.
Rush
That's
swings on
interesting.
Nintendo Switch,
They're
June
putting
25th.
an emphasis on
Pre-orders begin
memes, which they
Nintendo
haven't
eShop
done
after
in
this
things in a
presentation.
while. Because it's only memes you can play as in story mode.
The latest game
So
in the Mario
I'm
Golf series
giving that
adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar
an
golf
8.
gameplay with
That was
easy-to-learn
really good.
controls.
I cannot wait.
Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, you don't have to say please. I'm already
Let's move
looking
on
forward to
to
it.
more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Yes, let's move on. I'm liking this.
Check out these games coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from
I
the
don't
Borderlands
like the art
launches on
style
Nintendo
very
Switch,
much.
March
It's kind of
24th.
boring.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay,
2.
adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free. Then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Nah.
Brains. As a zombie, you just can't get enough of it. In this action game from Aspire,
A
build your
2.
zombie horde
I
and
give it
take
a
revenge
2.
of the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your
This
grisly
game just
mission.
looks kind
The
of
city
weird
ain't no
and
match
fun.
for a dead man. Stubbs the zombie and
I'll give
rebel
it-
without a pulse.
I'll give this
Went
weird
out to
zombie
Nintendo
game a
Switch
3.
March
Why
16th.
not?
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens?
I already
Aliens
can tell
have
I'm not gonna
invaded
like this.
Hold up, is this even the right game? Anyway, after annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic
No More
Super
Heroes
ranking
3.
tournament inside Earth's space. Here we go. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world.
I think people have been looking forward to this game.
Hey, not so fast. To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then
Funny.
face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully to gain the upper hand in combat.
I know people were looking forward to No More Heroes
Deathblow.
3.
You'll have
Or maybe it
access
was-
to a
I don't
variety
know.
of deadly
I just
skills that can be
this is one of
customized
those
and
series
upgraded
that
before
I
each
don't
match.
really keep an eye on, and I don't really
The
care
fate of the
for.
world is at stake. So get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
2. Other people are probably not going to agree with
Exterminate
me.
demons in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
This is like the dumbest game yet.
It's kill or be killed. You won't last long if you can't rely on yourself.
What is this, like, the dumbest Oxymoron,
God's
James.
judgment has nothing to do with it.
One. For sure, one. That looks like the dumbest game ever.
Uncover Heaven's Mysteries in Neon White, coming to Nintendo Switch,
Okay,
winter 2021.
that... No.
The DC superhero girls are here
Okay,
to
that
save
was for
the day.
winter 2021.
Hi, everyone.
Supergirl?
My name's Barbara Gordon,
What?
a.k.a. Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and backup.
Do I have a zero in here
She's
somewhere?
super strong. It has heat vision, plus super breath. And let's not
Zero.
forget Wonder Woman. An Amazonian
This is
warrior
even
who
worse.
wields the lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life.
This is gonna be the
We
most
also have our
disappointing
school
one.
lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Team Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch
Oh, what
June
did I
4th.
do? I mean, I like what you like.
Ready to juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Wait, is this what I think it is? Is this, Plants vs. Zombies? Yes. This game looks so fun. I remember on the Wii U, and I wanted this game on there. Battle for Neighborville. That is so exciting. Yes. 8. For sure, 8. This is our, like, the games we have now has made watching this worth it. Except, I don't know about Supergirl. I'm just, nah. This looks so fun. PopCap.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can.
What is it?
Band together on a quest to face evil and save faces. Miitopia is coming to Nintendo Switch. Cast new characters in
Miitopia?
various roles across the kingdom.
What? Wasn't this
Turn your
like
favorite people into your
a
allies.
3DS,
or even make
like,
someone the nefarious Dark
online
Lord.
thing or something?
Makeup has been added as a new feature in this game. Glam up your Miis and get them ready for adventure. There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations.
That's
and
okay.
make them even more
I guarantee you
fabulous.
there's going to be some new Mii features coming out soon. Like, this is
In the world of
clearly
Miitopia,
something that's going on.
relationships are key.
They are going to
So
do something with
consider spending
Mii's.
some
They've
quality
already
time with
released
allies to strengthen
big
bonds.
Mii things, so
This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour,
You unlock
though, things might
faces.
take a turn for the worse.
this is
Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good.
oh my
Care
God.
for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Miitopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st.
I'm going to
Pre-orders
give
begin
this
today
one
on Nintendo
a good
eShop.
ol' 6.
Super Mario themed items are coming to your island. Super Mario
Yeah, the
Brothers
3DS had
35th
Miiverse. That might be what I'm
anniversary-themed
thinking of.
Items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
That's fun.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. so place them however and wherever you'd like. You can also place 2 warp pipes.
Where do the warp pipes go?
Then use them to travel between locations on your island. Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
That's
A free
fun.
update for the game launches February 25th.
I'll give that
After downloading
announcement.
it, Super Mario Bros. Items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
A 6, wherever that is.
Keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing
6.
Twitter account for the latest information.
That's so fun. The Animal Crossing people are gonna like that. If they like Mario, that is. But really,
We
there's
hope you
not too many
continue
people who
enjoying
don't.
life on your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events.
I think we
Please
got
wait
like
a bit longer
20
for their
for this.
release. Speaking of which, last week we had the global launch for the Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury
It's a
game.
great game. I can't wait to finish it.
We hope you enjoyed that Mario adventure as well.
Where's he going with this?
Next, we have another game to show you.
Is this Bravely Default?
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never. As Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed. You are a leader and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest. Together with these spears, today you burn.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia,
4.
comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In
It was
this
fun.
new tactical
I played it.
RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's
cool.
attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand. An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
That's cool.
Charge into an enemy to send them flying into position for a follow-up attack. We win. Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic.
That's cool. That's really
It is
cool.
of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action. Throughout the story, you will be faced with making important decisions in a variety of situations. Utility, morality,
I like things that
collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will
Yeah.
join your cause.
like that.
Once more, I would ask you plainly, do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Aesfrost.
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us. Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
That looks really fun.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix, will launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. After this presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo
I am
eShop.
going
and
to
in the
download
future,
that demo.
We'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback.
I think
We
it
look
looks really
forward
fun.
to hearing your
But,
responses on the
ooh,
demo.
2022, that seems so long.
Please look forward to future updates on this brand new tactical RPG from Square Enix. Okay, let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Headlines, okay.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
And Star Wars game? Okay.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
3.
Alright, let's do this.
All right, Sally. Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take 1. We all play for different reasons.
Gorgon loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Come get some. That's it.
Fast to me!
Roger that, princess. Here.
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Roger that. Hands up, Your Highness.
Lost it. Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me. What? Interview's over? Oh, come on, man. One more game.
2.
The fight for survival starts now.
Hang on tight.
No Zelda stuff
You're
yet.
going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series comes a fight for your life. Literally, disoriented and trapped in an underwater theme park, the 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
I don't want to die yet.
What is this, like a Hunger Games?
But the game is canceled.
The game is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with a group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What awaits you all at the end of your journey? The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, they
May
did kind of look
28th.
like Wreck-It Ralph characters, I agree.
Wield the powers of Olympus.
Okay,
The
so
physical
that
release of
other
Hades.
one, like,
Hades,
one.
the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a
I
physical
don't know
release
what
on
this is.
Nintendo Switch. This version comes with a couple of extras to assist you on your journey out of the underworld. The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits of the game's vibrant cast of gods, ghosts, and monsters, all by Supergiant's art director, Gen Z. And let's not forget the game itself, offering dozens of hours of exhilarating action paired with a compelling story. Escape the underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
4.
3 deadly action games, 1 masterful collection.
I'm gonna get these Zelda things. I'm getting a
Ninja
little
Gaiden
impatient
Sigma.
with these random games.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2
But it's fun.
and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch.
Know
as
what
the
any of
action-packed
these
Ninja
games
Gaiden
are.
Master Collection.
They just like keep giving games from different systems and companies, and it's
You
like,
are the
we're
legendary
Nintendo
ninja
fans.
Ryu Hayabusa,
Like, come on.
fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos. And team up with other super ninjas in your quest to fulfill your destiny. All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
2.
Revel in the intensity of Ninja Gaiden in one dynamic collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021. More battles are coming
Yes!
to Hyrule Warriors
I called
Age
it.
of
I
Calamity.
called it. I said DLC. I did. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. This is the highlight right here so far. This is the entire, like... Okay, so this is after, like, we fixed Terrico. Yes. Yes. Expansion. Do not tell me that that's newly added weapon for Link. Newly added costumes.
There's even more
That's
coming to
it.
Nintendo
That's all they're
Switch.
gonna give me. Oh well.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here. 4 heroes
Theory
of light
time
soon
for
embark on a
what
journey
the
to restore
DLC is gonna
crystals.
be.
Use the job system to develop your characters and master the brave and default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
40
Veterans
minutes
and
in.
newcomers to the series can enjoy this brand new story on February 26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation.
Oh,
The game
come
can be
on, just
pre-ordered
give
on
us some
Nintendo
more
eShop.
Zelda.
An updated demo is also
Don't make
available.
me wait any longer.
The latest installment in the legendary Ghosts and Goblins series
Okay,
comes to life.
for Bravely
as the brave
Default
knight
2,
Arthur
since I
will
think that
unleash
game looks
weapons, spells,
really dumb
and
to
skills
me.
to
Just
battle
to me.
monsters across
I give it a
challenging
1.
stages within the Demon Realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
This isn't even, like, what? Who?
8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning sci-fi world with any of the protagonists, each with their own stories.
Yeah, Zelda.
In addition to the
Hopefully,
playable
like,
protagonist views, new gameplay features.
it's gonna be very
exhilarating battles,
disappointing if we don't
and
get
new
any
scenario
Zelda
for the
35th
protagonists themselves.
anniversary.
Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th.
I don't know what the finale announcement's gonna be.
Apex Legends is
Hoping
storming
for Breath of the
onto
Wild
Nintendo
2.
Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale features a
Okay,
growing
so the
roster
other
of powerful
one-
contenders named Legends,
A
strategic
one.
combat, cross-platform play, and more. All players on Nintendo Switch can get
This
an
looks
all-new
fun.
Legendary Pathfinder skin, and 30 free levels for the Season 8 Mayhem Battle Pass. Plus,
Look
for
at
the
this.
first 2 weeks after launch, earn double XP when you play on Nintendo Switch. Fight for fortune, fame, and glory when Apex Legends enters
Yeah,
the
best
fray
for
on
last.
March 9th.
I'll give that weird name before. Okay.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us. Next, please take a look at this.
What? I've seen you snap like 7 times.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Yeah.
For now, we'll
Later
have to ask
this
you to
year.
wait just a bit longer.
Give us me something else then.
While you're all waiting, however, this
Yes.
Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch.
What?
Please take a look.
Yes. Tell me. What is it? Skyward Sword? I called it. I said Skyward Sword was coming. Predicted it. I'll be playing. So I'm gonna guess it's in HD. Okay, that's great news.
What you've
I'm
just
happy.
seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
I did
This
just see
game
that.
originally released in 2011 on
Yep.
the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
I wonder how they're gonna do like the gyro
The
controls
Legend of
and
Zelda
stuff.
Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold 2 Joy-Con controllers.
2 Joy-Cons.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks.
Huh. That's cool.
You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow. These physical movements add a sense of urgency and tension to combat. But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system. After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
It's probably gonna be a little harder to play
Tilt the
like
stick
that.
down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
That's cool. I think they did a good job doing that.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed
Ooh.
Joy-Con controllers.
That's
The
fun.
right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest
so
story in the Legend of Zelda timeline,
obviously,
details the events
Skyward
around the creation of the
Sword
Master Sword itself.
Is in 8.
We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
Yes, I will enjoy it. I will definitely. Oh,
The
there's
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
July 16th.
Following this Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to pre-order the game on Nintendo eShop. And the specially designed Joy-Con controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers.
That's so cool.
Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
I'll give it a try. Plus you can swim. I mean, you can't really swim underwater in Breath of the Wild, so...
Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized.
I mean, I'm really
for Nintendo
happy
Switch.
for that,
It
but I
includes
really want
intuitive
Breath of the
motion
Wild
controls
too.
and button controls by tilting the right control stick.
Someday,
Okay,
someday,
the
people.
next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
This better be really good. I mean, it's the finale, so... Splatoon? Splatoon's was kind of... Oh, is that the Eiffel Tower upside down? That is fun. This is kind of... I like that little, like, piranha plant or whatever. Not piranha, just a piranha plant. What is this? This is fun. I'm glad that they gave us something else. This is funny. Oh my gosh, what happened to Splatoon City, or whatever it was called? Oh, nothing happened to it. So, are they Splatoon 3? Yeah, that's great. I thought it was a fun game to play. Wow, that is great news. 9. My 10 is reserved for Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild 2 only. Those are the times it's gonna get, guys. This is really exciting. I've always liked the music. This is big. This is really big, guys. So what is the theme here? Like apocalypse? That's fun. Back into the ink. 2022. So not this year either. So they lied to us. It's not just the first half. I mean, I'm glad that they lied to us.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while.
Yeah,
we
it
hope
will
you'll
be a
stay
while.
tuned for more information at a later time. Today, we showed you a sampling of games coming to Nintendo Switch. A variety of games are in development. And
Yeah,
we
like
look
Breath of the
forward
Wild
to
2.
sharing more news with you in the future.
That's
That's
all
all for
I
today's
wanted.
Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Well, thank you guys for watching. What did you guys think of this Direct? Final words before we all get off here in a second. I was happy with it. I was hoping for more Zelda. I'm glad we did get Skyward Sword remake, and I did predict it, and so I'm glad that I made that video, because I was actually right about something. But no All-Stars package. This makes me think we're probably going to have a Zelda Direct. And if we don't, Zelda fans are going to be very upset if they don't get a big thing like Mario did. Because Mario got this big, huge thing with the Game & Watch system and all of that, and the Splatfest, and all of the merchandise, and Mario Kart, and there was a Mario thing. What was the Mario thing that was in this? Mario and Animal Crossing. Like, they're still doing Mario 35th Anniversary, and we got one Zelda thing, which is very interesting. That's a very interesting thing, that we only got one Zelda thing in this whole time, and one of the two things that he told us is that we're not getting Breath of the Wild 2 this year. Or, he's not ready to announce it until later this year. But it was fun. They had a lot of games. It was a very long one. There was a lot of cool-looking games on there, and there was 3 or 4 really dumb-looking games. But all together, we got Splatoon 3, which I'm excited about. That's really awesome. We got that triangle strategy game or whatever that looks really fun. We got the Animal Crossing Mario outfits. We got the Smash Bros. Reveal, which I don't even know who those people are. And just the Hyrule Warrior DLC. I can't wait. It's great. No Nintendo Switch Online updates. Nothing like that. But it was decent. It was a good one. It was the middle of the road. They had exciting stuff like Splatoon 3 is a big deal. They had exciting stuff like Hyrule Warriors DLC. Unfortunately, they didn't really touch on the DLC, which is like kind of cool. Yeah, I was expecting more from the first Direct. I was expecting some, just a bunch of big things, not like a couple mediocre Smash characters. But it was a good one, and I'm altogether happy with it. Obviously, I wanted more, but when do you go out of a Direct and say, oh, well, they put too much in there? Like, I don't think anyone's ever said they had too many games in a Direct. But this one just didn't have a bunch. Like, I was waiting for more, which was kind of disappointing. That, no Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, no, Zelda anything besides, those two things. So, altogether, I give the whole Direct, a 7. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this live stream. It was great. Hit that notification bell if you can. And subscribe. It was really awesome watching this with you guys. Great stream. Lots of awesome stuff. Bye guys, and thanks for watching. Give me 1 second to turn this off here. Bye!